Morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Chris Loves Comics. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm going to quickly go over my covers and my haul for this week. It was a really good week. I hope everyone got their Batman vs. Spawn covers. So we'll go through the covers. Really loved all these covers. These were all fantastic. Got a nice Capullo cover. This is a... I do not know who this cover is. That is Capullo. McFarlane. This is Sean Murphy, who also writes King Spawn. I sort of jumped off all the Spawn titles. I just have too many books, and I sort of... Spawn to me is starting to get a little bit one-dimensional, and but you know I can't ever get enough Batman. And this is Fabok. This is Jim Lee. This is Campbell. And this was a cover by, I fell off this book too, but I had to get this cover by Lee Bermejo. I love the little Batman doll and the boy dressed like Robin crying, and then, of course, the man himself, Joker. But I really enjoyed... Oops, sorry about that. I really enjoyed my books this week. It was only 3 books. I loved Amazing Spider-Man. Great, much. It's the art is let's see. Ed McGuinness, who had... I loved his art. If you ever read Jeff Loeb's Hulk, that was an interesting book, but it kind of reminds... His style is a little bit like Ryan Ottley too, like over the top, and this book was great. Going back to old Venom, Venom trying to eat Spider-Man's brain. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to make my way to one page. I like this. It goes, "We'll give you a hint. Guess what? It rhymes with brains. It's just brains, isn't it? You want to eat my brains?" Yep. Too bad. This is a crossover event for Dark Web. Really love the art. I still don't know if... oh, you see Miss Marvel there too. I still don't know if the event is going to amount to anything. I've kind of gotten a little bit frustrated with how many events that DC and Marvel have been pushing through, and a lot of them just not really meaning anything. But I'll always read Amazing Spider-Man, even with... even though this isn't the artist. I hate John Romita Jr. He is... I'll just leave it at that. In my opinion, I guess John Romita Jr. has had a long, fabled story, career in drawing comics, but his art is just god awful. He's not Liefeld awful, but he's pretty up there. But highly recommend Amazing Spider-Man. I'll go into this after this. This is going to be a little bit of a description. Now, Invincible Iron Man, this has been getting a little bit of flack. This is written by Jerry Duggan, and the art is by Juan Frigeri. I love this cover. This cover is just amazing. But I think they're starting this off great. A lot of people, maybe a lot more... Like, this is my actual first Iron Man book, and a lot more people know more about the character. But I think it's great. You see Tony in his old Iron Man suit, but... I think this was great. It was a good story, and it's great art. Sorry for the glare. I'll do something about that. Great splash page for the intro. You see Rhodey, Shuri, and Steve. But this was really well done. Tony in this book. He's lost his fortune, and people are coming after him for what he's done. Tony isn't the squeakiest cleanest guy in the Marvel universe, but this is a great book. I highly recommend this book. It's a great start. I recommend you give this a try and make the decision for yourself, as opposed to the other people who don't really like the book. I always say, you know, if people don't like I didn't a lot of people don't like Tom King's run of Batman, and I read it to find out for myself, and I found out it wasn't for me too. But I'm glad I was able to read the book and make the decision for myself, and that's what you gotta do. And the last book, Danger Street, Speak of the Devil by Tom King, and the art is by Jorge Fornes, who, like, this art is very interesting. It has a very fables art to it. When I turn the page, the story is said through Dr. Fate's helm. If you've ever seen the movie Black Adam, Dr. Fate is sort of like a Doctor Strange character, but he's yeah, he's a very interesting character too. But the whole story revolves. It's kind of hard to explain, but the whole story revolves around different people. Uh, they all are gonna have like intertwining stories. Like these three guys are. I'm sorry, these two guys and then that third guy. They're all princes, and they end up. You find out they end up. They take a bag to the desert, and they find out that they're trying to get Darkseid, which I thought was cool. And you find out in the bag it's Doctor Fate's mask. This book was definitely good. I really enjoyed it too. If you liked Mr. Miracle by Tom King and the art by him by that book is Mitch Gerrits, I highly recommend that book. That book was great with Darkseid and Mr. Miracle. Good New Gods story from DC. That's a trade paperback that has 12 issues. But Danger Street definitely has something here. I highly recommend this book. It definitely has some legs to do something great. But that's the end of the video. Please let me know if you enjoy this. If you enjoy this view better. I'm still learning this like my third video, but I love doing these, and I'll only get better through your help and through your recommendations. And I really enjoy you taking time out of your day to even watch this video. And if you do enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It costs nothing to you, and it just means a lot for me. And if you could share or click the bell so you won't be let go of any notifications, so you'll know whenever I post these up. And again, thank you very much, and have a great day.